My dearest listener, every action you make can have unintended consequences, and it can echo into the future. Your guardian angels wish to provide some insight through this message and shed some light on your luck moving forward. Something you did a long time ago, something you've likely already forgotten, is still in this person's mind and heart. This is one of the reasons why the future can be so hard to predict. Even the things you've long forgotten can still eventually make a difference, depending on the situation. The angels say, "Are you aware of what you might have done that someone in your life still remembers after all these years?" It's entirely understandable if the answer is a resounding no. To be honest, there's almost no way to figure out how certain people might react to the things you do. In fact, it wouldn't be a surprise if this person had also forgotten what you did for a time, only to be reminded of it again due to something that happened recently. This is often a result of the bonds that connect you to others. There will always be certain events that shine so brightly that they remain even after years have passed. While there is undoubtedly much to talk about, it's first important to mention the presence of powerful synchronicity signs at the end of this video. These signs will shed their own light on certain matters, alongside acting as beacons of luck for what's to come. While no one should force you to do anything you don't want, it's recommended that you watch to the end to make the most out of this message. Now, to delve into the heart of the matter, the fact that this person still remembers what you did after such a long time raises the question: did your actions inspire them? Did it help them through something important in life? Even seemingly trivial actions have unintended consequences, though whether it is a positive or negative consequence is up to you. And so, I repeat, they still remember what you did. Have you figured out why it matters? Should a person be held accountable for every action? If you're considering social interactions as a whole, the answer is no. For example, if a person in a television show were to inadvertently influence someone to commit a crime, would you say that it's the show's fault? So many other people have seen the show, and they didn't react the same way. Accountability can be strange in that way. Of course, the person playing the character in the show might still feel guilt concerning the matter, which is why human relationships and bonds are so unpredictable. The truth is, you never know how other people are going to take the things you say. Even if you mean well, this could result in a misunderstanding, causing no end of trouble due to the unpredictability of the situation. Fortunately, what your angels want to talk about is something you did that had an extremely positive effect on another. The reason why they still remember what you did after all this time is because they've taken your words and actions to heart. What you did has helped them through surprisingly rough times. Similar to you, this person doesn't tell you everything, and there's no way you could possibly know everything that's happening in their life. What your guardian angels want you to know is that your actions have managed to help this person thrive where they otherwise might have faltered. The amazing thing about this is that this action isn't the only thing you've done that's helped another in this way. You might not be aware, but there are many other actions and events that have helped others within your circle, as well as people outside of your circle who've benefited from your generosity. This is the reason why your guardian angels cannot stress enough the importance of a good deed. Acts of generosity and compassion have a habit of echoing far into the future and being a catalyst for other amazing deeds. When a person benefits from generosity, it makes them far more likely to be generous to others. As such, it becomes a cycle of compassion and kindness that serves to help the world in its entirety. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "Save one person, save the whole world"? All it takes is a kind, generous act to move mountains. Now I ask you again, have you figured out why it matters? Your guardian angels have this to say: there is more power to your actions and words than you might have been led to believe. The universe has a strange way of making people feel small yet powerful at the same time. However, one thing you must remember is that your words hold a great deal of weight. There will be people who will be positively and negatively impacted by the things you say and do. It's up to you to ensure that your actions lean toward the positive end of the spectrum. And so, as this message concludes, we can finally talk about the different synchronicity signs that will have a surprising effect on your journey moving forward. It would be wise not to underestimate the impact of these synchronicity signs. Let's talk about the very first sign, which has to do with the owl's gaze. The owl is a nocturnal animal, and most people know it for its distinctive noise and its piercing gaze. In various forms of mythology, the owl is portrayed as a keeper of knowledge. Within the next few weeks, you are likely to come across the gaze of an owl. This serves as a reminder to always seek wisdom and understanding in every situation. The owl itself is considered a sacred animal and is also a symbol of protection. The owl's gaze is a ward against evil spirits and is a reminder that the universe is protecting you. The second sign is your luckiest, a pure white cat with vivid blue eyes. Have you ever seen a white cat with clear blue eyes? It's a beautiful shade, and it's interesting because they share a congenital disease that makes this type of cat susceptible to deafness. That said, this type of cat symbolizes wisdom and understanding. They also act as guardian animals, so don't be surprised if such a cat starts frequenting the area around your home. The last sign is the fox. The fox is a much rarer animal to spot in the wild, depending on where you live. However, it isn't just about spotting the fox in the wild. Anytime you come across representations of the fox in popular media, it still counts as receiving luck and abundance. The fox may already hold a special meaning for you even before this message. It is another spirit animal, and it's known to lead people to their purpose in life. What do these three signs have in common? They all have to do with the beautiful animals of nature, which can have many different meanings depending on how you look at them. Meditate on these signs and know that you are blessed each time you catch them without looking for them. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, may the echoes of our actions, even those forgotten, resonate in the hearts of others, inspiring and guiding them through their journey. Help them realize the profound impact their kindness and compassion can have as they navigate the unpredictable currents of human connections. Grant them the wisdom to understand the significance of their words and deeds, and the strength to always lean towards the positive. As they encounter the symbols of wisdom and protection in the owl's gaze, the white cat's serene eyes, and the fox's purposeful spirit, may they find solace in the beauty of nature's messages. Bless them with the awareness that their actions, like ripples in a pond, can touch lives beyond their own, fostering a cycle of kindness that nurtures the world. Amen. Your guardian angels depart with these words. The things that you do in life have a habit of echoing throughout your future. Perhaps it will echo even beyond your lifetime, depending on the things you do. That's why it's so important to be aware of your words and actions and to be deliberate whenever possible. Allow these words to attune to your spirit and take the time to rest and ensure you are getting the rest you need. Type 222 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?